You were the showrunner for season 3 of The Last O.G.
Yes.
Great show, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it. Starring Tracy Morgan, Tiffany Haddish, Cedric the Entertainer. Then in October 2020, it was renewed for its final season 4. Why did that show end ultimately? Or was it meant to just go 4 seasons?
I don't know. I don't know why. I think because the numbers were good, it just may have been something internally with TBS. People, new regimes come in, mandates change. I don't know, but the show was doing well. I think it was one of the top rated shows.
TV world is funny, man. This is why I don't really rock with it too hard. I stay on the digital side because TV's a hard place.
Yeah, but the best thing that came out of that was my relationship with Tracy, though. Me and Tracy are like this now.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my homie. So
Tracy, let me tell you something. I remember when I was filming the Ed Lover show on Power 105 in New York, and a lot of big A-list people were constantly coming through there. Tracy Morgan was the funniest person I'd ever been around, off camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's people that are hilarious on camera, but Tracy Morgan with no cameras playing at all was just hilarious. It was just joke after joke after joke. He was so funny to be around. The funniest person, and I'm around professional comedians all the time. They interview, regular guests. So I'm really, really talking right now. Like Tracy Morgan, off camera, funniest person I've ever been around.
Oh yeah. No, he's a beast. When I got the job as showrunner, he called me, and because I never met him before, I never spoke to him, but he called me. The first thing he said was, "You and me, we the only ones that sold crack. You and me, the only ones that sold crack. You understand this world. You know me. You like my little brother that I used to have to protect in the park because they used to rob you for your Timberlands." I was like, "Okay, who is this?" It's Tracy Morgan.
That's an excellent Tracy Morgan impression right there.
I spent enough time around him, bro.
I know, I can see.
But the thing is, when I was brought on as showrunner, originally Keenan Ivory Wayans was the showrunner, and so what happened? I was on the show, but I was executive producer on the show, but Keenan was the showrunner. Mm-hmm. But Tracy, he didn't like the creative direction that Keenan was taking it. He wanted, I guess he wanted to be a little bit edgier and have, a little bit more weight. He felt like it was going more into like the Wayans brother territory, and that wasn't his vision for it. And Tracy's also like the type of like he's one of the actors that like he reads. He'll when he gets to the set, he'll read the script, so he don't read it ahead. But when he gets to the set, but the brilliant thing about it is he'll look at the script one time and he's like, "I got it," and he gets locked in, and then you get gold. Like I've never seen anything like that before. The very first time you look at a script, read it once, put it down, and then get into your scene, and then get it. Like he's amazing. But because we had to do a whole nother creative direction for the show while the show was now in production, I had to go in and do a lot of heavy lifting and land this plane. And that meant rewriting a lot of the scripts, and there would be times where like, this is like dead of the winter in New York, right? They're shooting in Brooklyn. I'm at the hotel rewriting a script. And then I get a call from production that Tracy needs me on set because the scene they're shooting he doesn't like. So I would have to quickly take an Uber, go down. It'd be like 12 o'clock at midnight. I'm in the middle of the street in Brooklyn, freezing my ass off in a big bomber jacket, rewriting an entire scene from scratch while the production is waiting. But because no matter what it was, I was there to make sure that Tracy's vision was on the screen. We became really tight through that process, and he's just a dope human. He's just a really dope person, man. Because like everybody that was on that show was like family to him, and he says it all the time, like we ain't a team, we're a family, and he means that, and he treats you like that. So he called me every once in a while just to check on me. I'm just checking on you, Pop. That's it. No, you know what I mean. And so that's my brother.
That's dope, man. Great show.